Hello fishing friends, we're back. I got a project. This project has nothing to do with fishing, but it has something to do with the boat. So I'm making this video, maybe it'll help some of you guys out there that has the same problem. So my boat, when I'm on the water and you're not going too fast or too slow, let's say you're going about 30, somehow it would not have enough water to cool the motor, and it will beep indicating that it's overheating. Then you have to slow down, come to a full stop, then let it sit for about a minute, and then the beeping stops, and then you could push the throttle and go again. And it's been bothering me, and I've been trying to figure out what the problem is. Well, there's several problems that could be wrong with it. One is either the temperature sensor is bad, so you could check that, and I'll show you where the temperature sensor is too. Or two, the thermostat's bad. Or three, your water pump is not pumping water up to the motor. I just changed the water pump down on the lower unit last year before I made that fishing trip to North Dakota. If you guys haven't seen that movie, I'll put a link over here. But I changed that last year and it should be okay. And I checked the temperature sensor. The sensor seems fine. There's nothing wrong with it, no burnt wire, nothing. So I think it's the thermostat, and we're gonna open up the thermostat and take a look at it. So this motor is the Mercury 150 EFI. It's a V6. This is a 1996 motor. It's a 2-stroke. So the water temperature sensor, if you look at the back of the motor, the water temperature sensor, the one is right here. There's two of them. There's one right here. I don't know if you guys can see that from that angle. It's kind of dark. I can't see it through this GoPro. There's one there, and if you go to the other side, there's also another one right here, right beneath the first spark plug from the top. Between the first spark plug at the top and the middle spark plug is a sensor there. And I already opened that up. It looks fine. The wiring, I checked the wire, everything's fine. So my suspicion is it's the water, it's the thermostat. And the thermostat, there's two thermostats. There's one in here. If you look at the bottom, there's one here and one here. So the water comes in here up to the thermostat. And if the thermostat's bad, or it's not opening or closing, or it's not working properly, it's not letting enough water to go in to cool the engine and back out. So we're gonna open up the thermostat and see if it's bad in there. The size is a 1/2 for the bolts here. And that's how it is. That's what it looks like in there when it comes out into here. We'll take a look at this thermostat. You take a look at it, everything looks fine, right? But that looks kind of weird on top. You see how that's stuck there like that? That pin? The pin's supposed to go inside there, but I think it's stuck closed. The way it looks right now, see how that pin is sticking out? I think it went down, came back up, and because I think this is the original thermostat that came with the boat. The way it looks like right there, it's stuck and closed. So if it goes down, that should not be sticking out like that right there. Yeah, it's supposed to be go down like that. So when the water gets hot, it's supposed to push in to allow water to go through. So I'm sure I could put that back in. It'll probably work again, but you know, to be safe, because it got stuck closed like that, and I have a feeling it's gonna do that again. So I think I'm just gonna replace both thermostats. There's this one and the other one. This is what the new ones look like. You gotta match it to make sure that they match, right? They match, the same size, the same length, same diameter, and everything checked out. So there we go, and we're gonna put this new one in. So the thermostat parts that I got, when it comes in the package, this black seal is not on there, it's separate. So you have to put the black seal on, and make sure that you put the black seal lip inside the edges so that it's nice and neat. Okay, so it comes in 4 pieces. This is the set, and the thermostat kit, this is the Quicksilver brand, and this is the kit number in case you guys need it. There's other brands that have different numbers, but this is the one for this one. And the way you put it in is simple. Same way you took it out. Just push it in there. Push it in. Put that new one on top. Make sure you line up the holes correctly. That should be good enough. So I don't know what the torque is on that. And this is the second one right here. And let's take this one off. It's pretty tight. And here's the other one. The way it looks pretty normal, but since we're changing the other one, I'm gonna change both of them to make sure that I don't have that problem. You don't want to have a problem out in the lake and then find out that you should have changed it. Plus, if you look at this, the way it was pressed in, the seal was pressed in there like that. So this one still seems to be okay. Seems to be okay, but I think because we're changing it, we're going to change both of them. And yep, there's the other one here. These are the 2 old ones, and I'm going to put the new one in. And I also recommend that since you have this open, wipe and clean inside here. Wipe and clean the inside. And if you want, I would suggest blow into it, see if anything in there to blow it out, and or you could flush it out. And also I will recommend cleaning the inside here too. All right, and the new one, stick it in. Doesn't matter if it's sideways or upward, doesn't matter, because it's activated by heat. And looks like it'll fit. Tighten it up. Alright, that looks about it. Look at the side, it's pretty tight side. And we'll have to take it out in the water and test it out, see if it's still overheating, see if we get that beeping sound of overheat signal. And that's it.